Alrighty, welcome back. I'm your man, Bad Chad, and Queen Jolene's on the camera. We got Doug and Nate in the house, and we are on air. Doug, right this present moment, is getting some Java in him. He's he's doing the inside of the door, stripping it down, getting that ready to rock and roll. He's using a little drill with a stripper wheel going around the edge so we can have a nice clean seam that goes around there. That's basically the most important thing, I guess, to have a nice clean seam all the way around, because you get someone like me looking at it, or Nate or Doug, you'll know whether there's been work done in there or not. So that's what Doug's doing, the inside of that sort of stuff, and wherever else he's mudding along. We'll walk over to Nate here for a minute. He's got one of the quarter windows ground welded and looking tight and right. So that's basically what's going on. The space that you see in between the quarter window, that is space for the rubber. He's got that all working, and
there's two different sets of rubbers. Yeah.
So that's all had to be cut and fit and made to work. You got the window winder working up. But today I'm going to start with the headlights, and the reason I'm going to start with the headlights is because I feel like I want to do the headlights. We did the taillights. They're just kind of they're on there. They're all fiberglassed out and ready for more work. But we'll get the headlights rocking and rolling, and then we can go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. But I'm going to get Doug to help me this second, if you don't mind, Doug. Yeah. We'll run out and get that front end, or I think I'm going to get a front end. I've got a front end that I've chosen. For the front end, I've chosen probably the most, I don't know, the one that no one would think that I would choose. But we have some front fenders over there. We had 57 Chevy front fenders. I'd gotten quite a good looking eyebrow on it, and I decided to back away from that. We have the Packard down front that we were going to use the grill out of. I stayed away from that, and the reason being is I'd have to have that grill all chromed and everything else to make it look right. But these little front ends right here, hard to believe, I know. What I'm looking at is these were given to me, but they got a nice little headlight on it. Nice small headlight. On that 50 in there, the headlight, oh, it's huge, like with the chrome and everything. I'm thinking I want to stretch the headlight a little bit, and I want a smaller headlight to make it work. Jolene said, use the green one. I'm just going to check and see. It don't look bad there. Got a little dent going on there. Let's use the green one. Let's do it. Doug's going to help me carry the bad boy in. So these were given to us. You can go back and watch that video, actually. We bought the $200. Can't still don't even know what it is. What? GT6. I'm liking the new door, and the reason being is I'll just undo it, roll it up, and we're in. The other one you had to have a bunch going on. Oh, look at that now, would you? Well done, Nate.
Right on the ball.
You stay there, Douglas. I'll go in. We'll just run her in for the front here. We're going to weld this on the front nose cone. Think it look good?
We're on the roof.
Nate looking. Step down that bad boy. Alrighty. Thank you, Doug.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you, Doug. Appreciate it. It doesn't look like much, and it really isn't that much, really, to be honest with you. But it does have the headlight doors. It does have the headlight doors. I do not have any headlights that fit it. I do not. But let's get a headlight and check it out. I do. That's huge compared to those ones, is it not? Those are the headlight doors that were there. Yeah, they're probably an inch or two bigger maybe. Not sure, but they're a lot bigger. I'm going to take them headlights, I'm going to change them up. We're going to put smaller headlights on the front of this bad boy. Doug,
what?
I'm going to push the car back for a second if you don't mind. I don't want to run over top you or anything. Maybe another day. Yep, just going to back it up a little bit so I can see what's going on. Just a sec, Meyer. As long as we don't go through the door again. Good room there? Awesome. Alrighty. It's been a while since I looked at the front end. We're leaking. We're leaking. We're not, it looks like tranny fluid, doesn't it? Looks like tranny fluid. That's all right. And the reason I say that's all right is because I think Nathan can fix it. Other than that, it's not all right. Just going to throw a little.
Yeah, whenever you need spare time, you can fix that.
Yeah, after you get the windows done. That's not true. We'll play with that stuff after. Just going to put a little bit of dust in that. That way there I'm not. Don't mean to sweep the floor on the video, but I don't really want to crawl in that stuff, really. No, not today. Oh, I went yesterday and Joey took me over and got my tooth pulled out, man. Nothing to it. He pulled that damn thing out and he did a good job.
I would have did it for you for $50.
I'd give you 100 to stay away from it.
Deal.
Deal.
Man, that was easy.
Yeah. So we got the headlights. What I'm thinking is I got a little bit of a, this is tilting down like this. You see that? I want that to keep coming down, I guess. I've only got a little bit of room. You want to check it out? Only got a little bit of room there for the headlight is what I'm thinking. For metalwork, that is. And the only reason I think I got a little bit of room for metalwork is because when we took the grill off, that grill come right hard up against that light, did it? Because it looks like a bolt. And that's another reason I'm not going to mess with the front end a whole bunch, is because if I start welding this up and making stuff, you know, I haven't got a chrome bumper that I'm going to put on. I haven't got a new chrome front end I'm going to put on. I haven't got.
That sets up underneath it.
I haven't got that stuff. So to be honest with you, is that the one?
That's the one.
The other one. The other one.
No, it's this one down here.
Yeah. I'll take. No, this one here, isn't it?
That one down there.
Which one is it though? These are extras, are they not?
Might be that one down there. Top one there, all the way in.
Yeah. This sucker. Nope. Now that might be it. Thinking that's it. That goes in there like so. Yeah. All right. So I've got this much room to weld metal to this without affecting this. This is a piece of spare front end that was sent with the car. So now that I know that I can weld something there, I'm fine. But basically, I don't want to get into changing things because I haven't really got anything to deal with it, and I'm not sending things away to get chromed on this car. We're using what we have, basically. Not looking to spend thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars on something right at this present moment, but I do want to customize the front end. I do. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut the headlight doors off these, get a pair of glasses, and we'll put them on the front end of that. We'll try them on. How's that? We'll try them on. Have to take a minute, get ready here. The extension cord reel is working out good, but when it fails, it'll be gone. Let's do this. Yeah, I'm just going to pick a pair of gloves, pick a spot that I want to cut them off, and then we're going to try them on there and see what we like. We've got a 3-inch taillight extension, so I don't know, 3 seems good on the front, does it not? 3 in the back, 3 in the front, or 3 in the back and 5 in the front. See what happens. Joey's going like this.
Boss.
She's boss. Boys know, the boys know. All right, let's get this out of here. So what I have is I have the headlight part here. This is going to hold the headlights mechanism. Just looking to see where I want to cut it off. Pull that out, got a bolt in it. Yeah. So this is what I did. I just went to the front of the wheel lip, cut a straight line. That's basically all I did. There's no... Don't want to bend anything up too bad, but I want to get it off. Get another blade. We'll obviously have to make. We'll have to make some stuff, but that's what we do. Don't want to buy anything. Not really. All right, now we're going to. Now we're just going to clean it up, get some of this stuff out of there. It's pretty good sheet metal, not bad. Let's clean some stuff up. I need all this, and I need this ring here to do the headlight. We need that, that's for sure. You're allowed to do whatever you have to, Douglas. Whatever you have to. Right, let's trim some stuff up. This piece right here, I got an inside piece. This is how a lot of cars are built. Goes down around, got a 90 in, got a 90 on this piece, and a spot weld together here. That's not going to fit on that with that piece in there. It's not. It's not, and I know it already. It's just whether I want to cut off this second or not. What I'm thinking is if I have the top piece, then I can just set it down on there. I'll make all this. Reason being, there's a big hole there. It's got a seam there. I have to weld that shut. Let's cut it off. Just talking to myself and you. And as I'm doing this, I have no idea if this is going to work or if it's not going to work. I have no idea. We'll have to check it out, I guess. That's what we do, man. Keep peeling her down until I figure out what I think I'm going to use or need. Haven't got much left. That's okay. I'll clean this all up before we decide to use it. I got a little dent going on here, but I do want to try it. For some reason, that's off the driver's side, and it feels like I want to use it for the other side. I'm not sure what's going on yet, but we'll see. I'm going to hammer and smash this around a little bit. See if I can't fix it a little bit. Gonna trim it up, make it look a little better. That's enough of that. Can't deal with that. I had bigger plans for it, but I'm not going to show you. Just kind of rounding it up a little bit, because I'm not going to need all that, obviously. We're not going to need all of it. Got a little dent going on here. Going to take that out. Just go easy. Pretty basic. Now, kind of wondering to set that down on there. You see, this side will slide down on, this side's laying on top. So we'll cut that off. Right there, boom. We'll cut that off. Let's try it. See what happens. Not sure if I let it set down on there. It did. That was a good cut, wasn't it, baby? It was a good cut. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a pair of C-clamps, get it in there, and see if I like it at all. So where this is going to take this down to a smaller headlight. We got a smaller headlight door. Get a smaller headlight door, you can tell. We're in there. I'm not sure what this would be, a 7-inch, I think. I'm not sure what that is, I'm not sure. But we will soon find out. But as I have a smaller headlight door, don't go there. Then we're going to see if we like it or not. That's basically what we're going to do. We're going to put our line on their line. Just a little bit tighter. They've got a line on their fender. You can see it. Sand it right, you know, you can see their line. And I can see the line on this new piece. I just line them up. I do like, it has to come up higher. What I'll do, have to make sure I have enough room there to, well, see, if you can see the bottom of this, I have to make sure that I have enough room to weld to. That chrome comes right along there, so I have enough room to go in there, that's fine. Just going to try to get them on there better, that's all. Remember, we use this for the tail lights. We'll do the exact same thing. We'll cut a piece off. We'll make sure that we weld it on there and we'll get that on there straight. That way there we'll know that we're the same on both. We have a line on top of the fender. We have a line here. We'll cut a couple pieces of this. Get this. Let's get a measurement here going, or let's just even pry it up some. And then I'll hold it and mark it. My marker. I don't even know how far we're out right at the present moment, but it don't look bad. See what that says. We'll cut that off. We'll do a measurement on it first, see what it says it is. Then we'll know approximately how far we're pulling the headlight out. I actually have, thanks Nathan. I actually have an idea with the front of these fenders. I do not have the stainless that goes around there. I do not have the bucket. I do not have anything like that. But we have done it before. We have bought the headlights from Speedway. They're just a headlight you use on a hot rod. I think they're 7-inch and they fit this ring. We'll actually do that later, but we'll cut them up and make them fit, and we'll get a new. You get a tape measure?
What was that?
Tape measure. Where are them bad boys at? I just chucked one away in the garbage because it was broke, but I'm going to get it.
Dad, you ever look at this grip rail down here?
You mean holds the rubber on?
Yeah.
Is it ugly?
Well, it's ugly. It's just you're leaving it there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's do this. See how long this is? Put it on the 2. That 5 inches right on the money. Are you happy with that? Looks like a nice distance to me. It's out as far as the hood is. If you take a look, like it's not bad, like it's, or do you want to do it a little bit further? Basically what we're looking at is the front of this with the front of this. Could come out a little bit more, couldn't it? Want more? 6 it is, baby. 6 it is. Let's do it. Let's get to cut 2 pieces at 6-inch. That's what we're gonna do. That's what we gonna do. That's why I chucked that tape away. Good. Don't want to do any damage. Not really. Not really. So this is what I'm thinking with this headlight. This is what I'm thinking. Is that bending that, or maybe a little bit? This is what I'm thinking. With us putting this headlight on here, we'll be sheathing. This is what I'm thinking. Sheath this, sheath it all the way around, sheath it on this side, sheath it all the way around. I still have a big hole right here, obviously. What I'm thinking is I would make a pan or a piece that could screw onto that hole that you could take off from the back side. So I put clips in there. You could have it screwed on from the back side, just like as if you were Frenching your headlight. And then if I wanted to mess with the headlight, I would pull this pan here, because we're going to cover this hole up, and I don't feel like welding it up. I don't feel like cutting the front of the fender off either. The fender's in really good shape. Nothing's happening to it. All I want to do is extend the front end. So if I put a round pan in there, put some screws and screw it in from the back side, I can pull that pan off at any time. Then I can get my arm through here into the headlight. That way there's no big issues on that part. Basically what I have to do though is get the headlights sitting right. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to end up trying to get the headlights sitting right here, so then I can start sheathing it, and that's going to be the biggest issue, is getting it fitting right. We'll clean all this paint up, or I will clean this all up, get it looking the best I can, and then we'll go from there. So we've got metal that we're going to have to sheath around here, and all the way around the bottom, and then we will have a headlight that is extended. We will have no bucket, no chrome, no nothing, and I'll deal with that later. I'm going to show you how to deal with that. But to me, that's pretty cool. That looks pretty good. I even like this part. If you come on this side, I like how this is turning down. You know, it's got a nice little down thing going on. That's what I like. That's basically what I want to go for. I almost tacked that right there, to be honest with you. It looks that good. And then I'd have to make the other side look exactly the same. And I know my metal's good enough because my bar is going across there at the bottom. I'm not going down too far to hit the grill that we're going to put on. Let's cut the other one off. Going to get a zip cut. Doug's cleaning up the bottom of the doors. He's just scraping her. And this front end, you know, I took it because of the shape of it, I guess, and I don't have any of these pieces, but, you know, something like this, you know, a fella can get I don't say you can get it anywheres, but something like this that's junked. Not a lot of people want stuff for this, but it's a good start for something like that. It's a good start. I just want to make sure that I'm cutting it off right. Come on. Come on. Don't want to distort anything, but I do want it off. Come on. Rough going. Rough going. I want to make sure that this part's straight. Going for the same deal on this side. This one seems to be a little bit better shape than that one. Oh, he's got a hammer. He's getting. Got a little dent in the top of this one. Let's fix that one before we start. Just holding it flat on the floor. Good. Let's turn her up a little bit. Straighten that line up. Put this in there. Something like yay. So I'm thinking what I'll do is I'll weld the square stock on in the exact same spots on both sides of the lights. And then what I'll do is I'll get this leveled up. Maybe I'll get a level and I'll know where to tack this on up here. So I'm going to tack this on the bottom here, get it on there straight as possible. And then I'll mount that back on. Then that'll let me know where this has got to go, because what I'll do is I'll get a level somewhat. Maybe it'll tell me. Not big enough. So, if that was ahead just a little bit more, you can see we could plumb that up. And that's basically all I'm going to do. I'm going to, like I said, put that square stock on there, nail that square stock on there. We'll plunk these on where this is level. Then I'll come up here and we'll tack it on. No better time than right now to do it, is it, baby? Huh? I don't want to tack this on yet until I clean some of it up. I really like to clean some of the inside of it up. I'm not sure. Just clean it up a little bit would be nice. Bang it around so it's, you can see we're bent in here a little bit. Let's fix some of it up before we stick it on. That's good. If we get a line right there in the center, if we nailed that square stock on right there, I'm thinking that we should be fine. Should be. The only thing I'm not really nervous of that. I just want the square stock down on this. I don't want to go in the hole, obviously. So that's what we'll do. Let's clean that up. Bolt right there. All right. Rivet. Get our piece. Still want to clean that up, I do. Alrighty. Weld that on there like that. And then we'll plunk that right on the front of our car. Square it up with the center here. Just want to make sure it's cut straight. Should have a little sander going on. I'm going to take Doug's wheel there he's got. Get the little wheel hook of that wheel. Thanks, buddy. Buddy. Good. That makes me happier. I'm going to trim this up so it looks better. Any more zip cuts? I bring another one up. See if we can't get one snapped on there or see what it looks like. This is what I'm thinking. And I don't know for sure, but I'm thinking that the headlight bezel or the headlight thing is where this is round like this. I'm thinking that the bezel would go no higher than that. I'm thinking. So this over here, I'm thinking that there must be excess metal right there. I'm going to cut it. I want that piece off is what I want. Not sure what's going on here. Let's cut this off so it's smooth all the way around. Just trying to clean it up. Not sure if I should have trim that all the way yet because that's not real sturdy. I guess the matter is to get it on there. It's nice and straight. And the reason being is I want that straight there so when the headlight fits. But I do not want to put pressure on this here and up on top of the fender and have it bend this. I don't want to do that. I'm okay with the inside of it for now. I'm okay with that. Could spray it with something, I suppose. Looking pretty clean. Let's weld this on. Now, just going to eye it up and tack it on, and the reason being is, like, what is the reason being? Because I can. Thanks, baby!
No problem, Darren.
Shh, Doug, keep that quiet between us. Let's do this. I'll get a metal one so it don't melt. See if I can't get it up straight. Just gonna pretend to get it in the middle best I can. No ground, just not even gonna work. Have a hard go here. Stop it. Some things sometimes are just doesn't work out the way you want it to sometimes. What's that?
The struggle is real.
The struggle is real. You got that right. Just trying to weld this piece on here. Why you no ground? Here we go. Gonna lose it. I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna lose it, Doug.
Oh no, not that, not that.
All right. Doesn't seem like I got that on there straight. Seems like it's got to go over some. Let's put it on, see what happens. That's not bad. Thanks, sweetheart. So basically, this will give me this will let me know. That's not even going to work, see? I don't think it's going to work. Well, maybe it's got to come down more. Let's do this. Whew, let me hard pull. So as you can see, this is going to take a little bit to get it in place, that's for sure. There's going to be some taking it off, putting it back on, taking it off, putting it back on, taking it off, putting it back on, maybe. But basically this is going to tell me, I'll get that on there. Okay, that's going to go back. Right there looks good to me. Yeah, true life struggle. Line this. I got a line coming down through the edge of the fender. I'm going to trace it right now. Just so I know where I'm at, I guess. Get this line right here. Now what I'm going to do is put that back on. And even before I put this bad boy on here, I will make sure that I strip it all clean probably, and then we'll go from there. Beautiful. Okay, come over. Let's do that again. I want it line to line. Ah, son of a beep. I'm going to say that's where my headlight's going on, right there. This might have to come down somewhere and take this off. So the edge of my headlight was there. The lines are lined up. I put this back on, and I'm hoping that the level reads level. I'm going to have some choice words when it comes to doing this. As soon as I get it tacked on, it'll be fine.
Hold that, fella.
Well, I'll tell you what you can do. Yeah. Hold. See that line right there?
Yeah, I see it, yeah.
No, this one going across here.
Okay, yeah.
That's as far as it's going. I want that one lined up with that line. Right there like so. Got her? Got her, Dad?
Yep, still lined up.
All right, second.
I see they both got a
Push out a little bit, push out a little bit.
I see
Right there.
they both got a line here, don't
Push
they?
out that. That's right there.
It's just right there, it's perfect.
Right there. So that's how the headlight, that's how it's going on right there. So basically I'll get probably Doug to help me hold it. It's got a nice thing going on this way. We haven't got a big bunch of filler needed for there. You got a little bit of going on right there. That's not bad at all. It looks really good. Get a little space for some fiberglass. We'll get that tacked on there. Get that tacked on there. Get this all cleaned up, and then we'll start building the metal all the way around it, and then we'll have some headlights that are stuck way out too far. This part here, we'll deal with that when we get to it. We'll deal with it when we get to it. Alrighty. So that's what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to start cleaning some of this stuff up and getting it looking a little bit better. Got that one to clean up. We'll get the exact same thing on there. We'll get it, the fenders cleaned up where we're putting it on, because I'm going to mark it where we're going to put them on. I'll get Doug to hold them for me. Doug, you want to do that again, buddy? Okay, man. I might as well mark this one where it's got to be right now. And the reason being is, why not? You want to hold that on that line. Just going to trace this. That's all it needs to be cleaned up there. Cool. We'll go from there. All right, everybody, thanks for coming back. I really appreciate it. I'm going to clean up the inside of that. I'm going to clean the inside of this. I'm going to go around this a little bit. I'm going to get Doug to hold and do some figuring on what's going on there. We want to get them both out the same distance, and we'll do that with this piece right here. Should be good. I might even weld them on and clean them up after I get them welded on there. It might be the best thing to do. I'm not sure. But I'm going to do both exactly the same. I think we're going to, that looks good. If you come back here, Jolene, you really can tell that that's a nice, it's got a nice look going on there, right there, like that. All right, everybody, thanks for coming back. We really appreciate it. Thanks for buying the gear. I appreciate that. Nate's continuing on the door glass here. He's got the first one all figured out. Now he's on to the second one. And just to tear it apart, to get the glass out of it, is quite something else. And these all have to be sectioned and cut and that sort of stuff, and that's what he's doing. And Doug is blistering away and scratching on the doors and cleaning the seams up so it looks good. I am using what I have, and I suggest you do the exact same thing. If, you know, instead of me running out and trying to buy something or find something or something like that and not doing it, we are using what we have. I feel like the front end and the grill and the bumpers and all that stuff, I start changing that stuff up. I haven't got anything. I do have stuff that I can put in there, but it's not in good shape. Like it's not in good shape. So if I put something in there that's not in good shape, I'm going to have to spend a bunch of money to figure that out. Where the car is chopped, we're making it lower. Now we're going to make it a little bit longer. We got the taillights looking a little bit longer, and we're going to make the headlights look a little bit longer. And after we do the headlights, we are still not finished because I got something else that I want to do the car that I don't think it's ever been done on these cars. And if you continue on to follow on, you'll get to see what we're going to do. And come back tomorrow and we'll weld them bad boys on.